English FA Cup, third round, first game where the big guns joined the tournament. Manchester United out, losing at home to Brighton today, and Arsenal beat Portsmouth 4-1, and Martinelli grabbing his first hat-trick for Arsenal, scoring 60 goals for Arsenal and about 28 assists in how many years? 4 or 5 years with Arsenal right now. And boy, what a shaky start it was for Arsenal. And but one thing that struck me was Portsmouth came out flying. They were pressing, manhandling, doing all kinds of physical stuff on Arsenal. Got there, go the first 3 minutes, and boy, I was somewhat proud about this team today because there was no iota of panic. Their body language was superb. They didn't look like anything happened. The bench, it's one of those days, and they got on with it. Don't forget to hit the like button because we're going to have some serious talk about a couple of players right now. The like button, subscribe if you have not done so, and please let me know what you think. I don't want to talk about the game as a whole to break it down. This is not a tactical breakdown of this game, but just want to talk a few talking points about it, and I'm going to pick a few players on this one right quick. Like I said, Portsmouth got their first goal. The first 3 minutes of that game, Arsenal went behind, and it looked like the boys didn't panic, and that was a very good thing. As a fan, if you are watching that match, it calmed your nerves, and you all of a sudden realize that you still have about 90 minutes to come back to this one, including stoppage time. Another thing I'm going to talk about Portsmouth is they were very physical, but at the same time they were respectful. They did it within the bounds of sportsmanship, and I really, really love that. It brought me into my mind Newcastle, when that goes way over the top in their way of trying to be physical. And Portsmouth, they've been so many years away from EPL. They were in EPL when Arsenal had the reputation of being manhandled by teams, and they don't like physical teams. So maybe they came with that mentality today. Obviously, they saw a different Arsenal. Not minding that Arteta made 10 changes or thereabout to the squad. So it took this team a little bit of time to get used to each other and settle down. But they struggled in the first 15 minutes, I'm not going to lie, or 20 minutes. In fact, if Kiara was not taken, maybe Arsenal would have gone down with 2 goals in the next, after that first goal. Obviously, 6 minutes or 5 minutes after that, considering that goal, on the other end, first set piece of the day, Arsenal score, get an own goal. Own goal, of course, has been out of form the past few games. All of a sudden, he picked up form today. And set piece as well. Big Gabby is back, is the most informed striker for us now in this one. Second set piece, Arsenal scored the second goal. Gabriel Martinelli, of all people. And he also gets the third, same manner. And, he gets the third from a very sumptuous lay of a fizzled ball from the right wing by Gabriel Jesus in the second half. And again, captured the hat-trick up with another very similar goal from a spot kick by Noni Madueke. So let's talk about a few players. One is Christian Nogard. When Arsenal signed this guy, obviously he was signed as a backup to either Declan Rice or Zubimendi. Today was the second time Arteta is going to play him as a centre half. And if you ask me, he looked like the most tidy player on that pitch today. Clean and tidy. Obviously lost a few possessions, but I was very, very impressed with the way he conducted himself, playing out of position, his maturity, his awareness of the situation around him and players. With his size, playing in that position, with the kind of physicality that Portsmouth came with today, he handled it perfectly well. And the best of what he did today, for me, was the way he took care of Myles Salmon. And that young man was subbed in the 73rd minute for Ben White. I thought there was still a little bit of time that Bournemouth could use that position to get back into the game. But Noga, playing on the right side of the centre half, really took care of the young man. And you know how Arsenal plays from behind, from back. The goalkeeper gives to Gabriel. Gabriel goes to Lewis-Skelly. Lewis-Skelly comes back to Gabriel. Gabriel gives back to the goalkeeper. Then they go to Ben White. Ben White extends. They get to the right centre back, and the right centre back extends to Ben White or Timber, whoever is playing the right full back, and the ball goes to either Odegaard dropping and pick it up or Zubimendi, or he goes to Noni Madueke. So I was waiting to see how Mali is going to handle that situation, because sometimes, but the ball is going to Noga in this situation, the next press is going to go straight to the right back, and that's where Arsenal open things up or lose possession. But you know what Noga did? When that player from back is coming and he gets to him, he doesn't go to Malisama. He tries to take responsibility and find Zubimendi, who had not come in, or Odegaard, or even go back to Kepa and go back to Gabriel, and he goes from there. And that was a perfect way that a senior player looks after a young player. The next player I'm going to talk about is Myles Lewis-Skelly. Myles Lewis-Skelly, what was that? I mean, what was that today? Bro, you're beginning to stink the place out. You are a young player. I don't know what they're telling you or the people around you. Last season, you were not supposed to play the number of games you played for Arsenal. The only reason why I had the opportunity was because, what's his name? Calafiori was injured for the most part of last season. And that's what gave you the playing time. This season, he has been somewhat fit, and he is playing fantastically well. I believe you should get your head up, keep working. I thought I always says it. If you are on the bench or if you don't have playing time, make sure you're ready so that when you are called upon, the levels don't drop in your position. And so far, I'm going to say it, since Calafiori has been injured, each time, and right now we don't have Nkapie. Each time Nkapie did not play and Lewis-Skelly comes in or he starts a game or is stopped in, we have seen a drop-off from the Myles Lewis-Skelly that we saw last season. Whatever he is, and I also looked at him, he's a little bit lighter in terms of his upper body compared to what we saw last season. So I don't know if he's working hard enough in the gym and off games. He needs to pick it up. If you know Lewis-Skelly, if you're close to him, please tell him that Arsenal is trying to win this league. They're trying to win major trophies this season. Everybody's hand has to be on deck. If you are not ready, please let us know. January is open, go on loan. Arsenal fans, the coach, the board, we don't want to carry any baggage this season. Arsenal wants to win major trophies. Everybody has to deliver at all times at the maximum potential possible. Please, Lewis-Skelly, fix it. Then I'll go to Merino. This guy has become the jewel of Arsenal. Every time called upon, he delivers. Today, when the lineup came up, Merino in the DM position, what is this, Arteta? What are you trying to do? It was rough, but he handled it perfectly well. There were situations where I thought he was going to rush and release possession, but he handled it like a Spanish midfielder. Big up Merino today. I think he was awesome. He did a very, very good job. Another player I want to mention is Nwaneri. Not because he did anything, he was the best player on the pitch or he was bad, but for the fact that rumors has it that a lot of loan offers have been made to him this January. He said no, he had to stay in his place, find playing time and stay around the championship potential winners and learn more and fight for a playing position, time. And today he showed that he's serious about it. And I can see that he's working and doing everything he can to get more playing time. Big up Nwaneri. And obviously, the man of the moment, Martinelli, scoring hat-trick today. I don't care, even if he was a tap-in, which he was not. Hat-trick is hat-trick. Congratulations for your first hat-trick for Arsenal. 60 goals now for the club, 28 assists. Those numbers are not cheap numbers. I'm proud of you. keep it up. This season, I think you have chosen to deliver in the cup competitions. So if you can keep this going and help us now win the Champions League, big up you, or help us win the FA Cup. There are 4 cups up for grabs this season. I don't care about this major trophy thing. Yes, we want to win the league, but we also want to win every trophy that is available. So if you can keep this cup run going in all cup competitions, we have Chelsea in midweek, semi-finals, Carabao Cup, deliver again, and I wouldn't mind that. So if you can help us win Champions League, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, I think that would have been a very successful season for you and for the club. And Noni Madueke It, please, this is not Chelsea. We don't fight over penalties here. Your body language today when you won that penalty, took it and missed it, they didn't go down well with me. I don't know what it is with you, but please, there's a way we do things around here. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and please, and I will see you again.